it seems like yours is going to be raised by you as a single mother and him. And they're going to be calling another woman stepmama at the rate you're going because you're too busy. And everybody business, and you're not paid to be in that business. I'm paid to be in people's business. You're not paid to be in people's business. Okay? You're not paid. I get paid. This is what I do. It's given that you want to be a blogger. That's why you stay heavy in the blogs. You want to control our news because secretly, deep down, that's what you want to do. You want to be a blogger. You want to be the media.
Good morning, everybody. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. Yesterday, if you are in my area, there was a 2-hour delay. Let me tell you something. We left the house. First of all, I never got the text, I never got the email until we were in the car. Well, on the way back home. So I take Farah to school and we get there and I notice that there's like the activity is not the same. And I'm like, what's going on? Farah's like, oh my God, I think there's a delay today. And I'm like, what makes you think that? And she said, well, I saw it on TikTok. And I'm like, you saw it on TikTok? What are you talking about? You saw it on TikTok. Since when do they put stuff on TikTok? I don't look at that. I don't consult TikTok in the morning. Period. So nobody was there. So there was a police officer that pulled up and I was just like, is there a delay? And he's like, I'm just finding out myself. I had no idea. Anyway, we get home and as we're driving home, I all of a sudden get a text message that says school's on a 2-hour delay. So it just messed up my whole entire morning. So anyway, guys, here I am. Good morning. How's everybody doing? That was my morning yesterday because Farah goes to school super early and it was on a 2-hour delay. So I don't know. It was fine. It worked out. Anyway, I did watch this video and it made me go and look through my videos. I didn't find exactly what I was looking for, but I know I'm going to find it. I'm looking for that video when Liv got herself all hotsy totsy dressed to go out. I'm telling you, you know how like your mother, my mother was very like in tune to her girls, and my mother would be like, you know what I mean? Like she knew, and don't bother lying. You know what I'm saying? You know how mothers, that mother's intuition, right? I just feel like that was the night. She put that leopard dress on and those ugly boots, and you couldn't tell her shit. It was like all of a sudden she was going out somewhere. She had literally just had AJ. And next thing you know what I mean? Like she hadn't just literally had AJ, but it was kind of like, girl, don't you have a baby to take care of? Didn't you just lose 3 kids kind of thing? Anywho, let's get into it. Let's hear this first. Let's hear her video. Liv sat and had a come to Jesus moment. I'm telling you, the whole time I watched this video, all I could think of was, bitch, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? You can't be talking to anybody who has actually watched your channel because you're not telling us anything that we don't already know. We knew that this was some foolishness from we knew you were lying. Like, who is this? This video really is for her loyalty gang. Remember, she used to call her people loyalty gang. This video is for loyalty gang and nobody else, because no one else can be this stupid. This girl is as dumb as a bag of rocks. Okay. She's dumb as a bag of rocks. And if you didn't know that this girl is suffering from the repercussions of slurish behavior, then you don't go here. You don't go here. Okay. You don't go here. You know what I'm saying? To this place. Because baby, I don't know who she was talking to where she felt like she needed to tell us about what she had going on because we know better than her. Period. You know what I'm saying? We know better than her. So, anywho, let's hear Liv. Liv decided to tell everybody. Let me move this around a little bit. That's better. Liv decided to do a sit down video to tell us that she lied. She lied on everything. And let's just listen and we'll chop it up. And then I got a treat for you that I went down into the basement. Okay. Girl, you said Trump is making them work for them food stamps now, so they better make they better wake up and smell the coffee. Sweet Ace's Silhouette, thank you for getting here first. Jam. Oh, Jam. Thank you for getting here, number 2. And Messy Sassy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's get into it. We had to go down into the crates. So I've got that in a minute where we actually hear Joey's voice and he was dissing her then. Okay. I was like, Liv, don't make me go down to the basement, please. Don't make me I can embarrass you on just what we have because whether Joey comes live or not, what Joey has to understand is ain't nobody paying him for nothing. Okay? Joey's going to have to earn these cash apps, okay? He's going to have to earn that. And coming on here telling us what we already know, he may think we don't know about Liv. We know about Liv, okay? Okay, we know all about Liv. You may not have known all about Liv. And Liv might be telling you what she thinks sounds cute. And just because she makes a check off of here doesn't mean that people like she's not getting a check based on truthfulness. Okay, let's just be real. Okay.
What's up? It's your girl Liv, and I'm back with.
He goes with this. What's up, guys? Good to see your girl Liv. It's getting ready to be. Now, I don't think she is lying per se in this video, but this video is talking about the lies. And this video is talking about I lied. And okay, let's get into it.
Another one. So yeah, today's video is going to be something a little different. I didn't think.
Because you're going to be telling the truth for a change. Because girl, you're in a corner right now. Is 1.5 going to be too fast?
That this was the type of video that I was going to film. But due to recent events, I just want to be honest on my side. Like, and I might cry. Because I mean, I don't want to cry, but like, it's very emotional. And admitting stuff is hard. Because you have to look at yourself. Like, when you admit what's been done to you, you kind of have to.
I want her. Can you talk about telling us that you were at the hospital with your sister? Can you tell us about Joey just left? Joey was here. He just left. Can you tell us about, because I know I'm not mistaken. She was saying that Joey was AJ's father once upon a time. Can you tell us about telling us that Joey was AJ's father? Can you tell us about, like, yeah, Joey just left. Can you talk about that just a little bit? Girl, he doesn't even know her. He doesn't even know her. He busted her back out a few times on vacation, probably to go see his brother, knocked her up, went on about his business. I'm going to show you proof that this ninja was not even concerned about her, okay? I'm going to show you some. I went down into the crates. This video is from, let me see, this video where she actually called him and was trying to have some conversation is December 14th of 2023. So almost 2 years ago when she was just about to have Krylani. Okay. All right, we're going to talk about that in a minute. So I got it queued up. There was another one, but I just couldn't get my hands back on it when she was getting ready for her hot date to go sit on that sausage and make Krylani. But she, for a minute, was trying to tell us the damn Joey was AJ's father. It's the lies. It's all the lies. It's crazy when people come out the woodwork. Yeah, she didn't think. I don't know what she thought. This is what I'm gonna say. She thought people were stupid. The reason why Liv gets mad, and we have talked about this for years. This is why we have talked, all of us. The reactors who've been here are here. Y'all who've been here, everybody, you've seen it all. You've seen it. Now, she will sit here and make it seem like everybody's lying. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Girl, the reason why she gets so mad is because she gets busted every single time. It's your bougie-versary? Attitude and Tylenol. Oh my goodness. Okay. We love you. Okay. Thank you so much for supporting for so long. I appreciate that, sis. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me tell you something. She gets so mad because we clock her tea. And she's like, it's, there's really no point in lying, at this point. It's embarrassing. Okay. To me, I would be embarrassed sitting up someplace trying to lie, and I get clocked every single time. I would feel like a complete fool.
Always like take accountability and see the role that you played. And I kind of just been avoiding this because I've just been kind of like, I can sweep it under the rug and I can try to just move past it, but like I said, due to recent events, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest.
Can I just say how ugly this wig is on her? It completely washes her out. Liv, this wig is horrible. It's not for you. It's not your color, and definitely not with that shirt. Like, it's just very monotone. But it's just another in the collection of ugly wigs.
Honest, and I'm gonna like tell it and then just be done.
It might look nice on somebody else, but it's not her.
Just be done with the whole thing. So as you guys know, certain things.
You're a liar.
Recently, and sorry if you hear something. The cats are over here playing with something. Certain things came out that Kailani's dad, or Kailani's sperm donor, I don't know what you want to call him, but
it's what you want to call him. We don't give a fuck about Joey. If you want to call him sperm donor, baby, that's your business. You want to call him Kailani's dad, girl, we don't know him. Only person we know is you. Okay? At the end of the day, if it makes you feel better after you said this ninja was the best, you were in love, he's awesome, he does this, he does that, he's all of the things. If you want to reduce him now to sperm donor, baby, I don't care. I know who my baby daddy is. You know what I'm saying? I know who the father of my daughter is. I know who my daddy is. Okay. Hello. If you want to call him sperm donor, baby, be my guest.
Come to social media and he thinks that he's going to expose me or do whatever he's going to do to me, which is crazy because once again, I was nothing but kind.
He might just want to tell his truth. You know about that, right? You know about telling your truth.
To him, I was nothing but, I opened up my home to him. I gave him an opportunity to meet his daughter, and this is what he does. And during the time I was dealing with him, all he did was lie to me and deceive me. And this is what I get, like, at the end of it all. Like, okay, so I met Joey on a dating site.
Duh. We saw you go out that day. I gotta find that picture, you guys. I gotta find it. We saw you go out. You cut. Remember that time that she put that ugly ass Miss Piggy wig on? Everybody said she was looking like Miss Piggy. I gotta find it. Um, it was around that time she cut off all her hair. She had like a Britney Spears nervous breakdown. She went into the bathroom like she always does and she shaved off her hair. She dyed it. She went out with that little leopard dress on and those boots, and she was all of 350, and went out with that little skimpy dress and those boots on. And then there was a couple of days that she was going, and I don't know, it was giving professional dates. It was giving I'm getting paid to go out tonight or something. And we know you were on POF or whatever that dating site that you were on. We know that you were on that. And yeah, like you're not telling us anything. You're telling the people who are stupid and that believe your lies, but they should know by now. Like, I had someone ridiculous come to my comments yesterday. I don't know why. It was just like, girl, what are you doing over here?
I'm on a dating site. I don't remember when. I don't remember what year. If I had her in
She said she doesn't even remember when she met him.
2022, I met him in 2023. No, I think I met him in 2023, just the beginning of the year.
Yeah, you met him in 2023. Listen to the math, guys. We all know this, right? She met him at the beginning of 2023. Kailani will be 2, like very soon. She was born right before Christmas, right? So what does that mean? You were pregnant in just like you were pregnant right away, basically. You met him, you got pregnant, he dumped you or he took off, and you had a baby in December. He met you, and 9 months later, you had a baby.
Yeah, I got pregnant like in April. Anyway.
You got pregnant in April, Phaedra? How did you get pregnant in April and have a baby in December, full term? See how she can't tell the truth if the truth damn knocked her upside the head.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
If you had a baby before Christmas, you had to have been pregnant in March. There's no way you were pregnant in April. You might have been pregnant at the end of February. If you went a full 40 weeks, you were definitely pregnant in March. Come on now. I can do math.
I got pregnant really, really fast. And once again,
I don't care who tell it, okay?
This is my fault.
Girl, we all do math, right, Tanika? Come on now. We all do math. And if you've had a baby, you know that math. That is one thing, we can all do math. That's number one. But if you've had a baby, when you've had to sit there, sometimes you find out sooner than later, but at the end of the day, you know how to do that pregnancy due date guesstimation. Okay? Come on now. Stop playing.
Because I dealt with him and I had no business dealing with a person like him. Like, something had to be.
You love some fuckery. You love a fix-it project. Remember we used to call it Build-A-Bay? You love a damn Build-A-Bay. But the thing is that most bad bitches who Build-A-Bay, they regret it. But the thing is, you're not a bad bitch. So you can't even build a bay because you are a whole building project yourself. You need work. You are not even in a position to help a man. Some women are in a better position to help a man. You are a whole indigency project yourself. You can't help nobody.
Going on with me in order for me to even let that type of person in my life. But I didn't want to keep it real and tell you guys where I really met him because it's embarrassing, but I did meet him on a dating site.
Do you know how many people have met their husbands on a dating site? Dating sites are not necessarily a bad place to meet someone. That's just the world that we live in right now. People meet people online. It happens. You know what I mean? People have to meet how they meet. But if you're meeting on some wanna come fuck, if you're meeting on some let's get high and go fuck somewhere, or can I pay you $100 to suck me off? Like, if that's what you're meeting on, then that's probably not going to be like a long-term relationship. If you're meeting on some fuckery, it's going to be some fuckery. If you're meeting on a dating sites were for dating. Now people who are horny have turned dating sites into hook up, let's go fuck. I mean, and I know I'm sounding super crass at this moment, but that's just what it has been turned into. It's hookups. It's not even dating anymore. So dating sites are not bad and you can meet someone nice. But if you're on some foolishness and your intent is because you're horny and you're lonely and you want to engage in drinking and having mind altering substances when you're trying to get to know somebody new, you're going to end up in bed and it's going to be probably not the best outcome. It's going to be a party and then it's going to be over. Stupid. Yeah, that's, she likes having kids. She don't want birth control. I mean, why doesn't she? Yeah, she's clearly she doesn't mind having a baby.
Right. We hooked up a few times, we kicked it, and I ended up getting pregnant. And I kept my baby. Yes, I kept my baby. And I'm happy I did because I love Kailani with all my.
Remember, she moved Zolo Bands in after Zolo Bands was like, I literally had kind of just met her. Like they knew each other maybe a week or two. He can tell that story. She says he was lying, but I believe him. She moved him into her apartment and she barely knew him.
Heart, and I would never take her back. Okay. But from that moment,
I don't know about that.
He has never been there for me. Like financially, I lied to the internet and I said that he had been there. He's probably over the course of her life, he's probably sent me like $50.
Over the course of her life in 2 years, he has sent you $50. But see, that's what you're giving. You're giving $50. Joey is out here on the streets popping bottles, having a good time with his homeboys, and has plenty to smoke, which smoking is not cheap. And I'm talking about Mary Jane. Okay. And cigarettes cost too, quiet as it's kept, right? He's out here with expensive habits. And all he has sent is $50. But see, that's what you are giving.
That I bought diapers with. Other than that, he's never bought her an outfit. He's never bought her shoes. He's never bought her anything. And I lied and I said he did. But in actuality, it was my family who was always helping me. It was never him. I made it seem like that because...
What a bum. Do you imagine being 35 years old and you are such a fucking bum? Do you imagine having to lie on your putty cat, lie on your daughter, lie on your bag, lie on your baby daddy? You don't have to drag somebody, but baby, it could be clear I do this by myself. At the end of the day, she's got a father, but he's not a contributing party. That's it. You can keep it classy. You know what I mean? Also, people really didn't have to know, but you're over here talking about what he's doing and he's doing nothing. Right? But it really could have just been he doesn't contribute and kept it cute and kept, didn't have to sit and tell a bunch of fabricated lies Liv, you don't give somebody's taking care of me. Nobody, men don't, black men, I'm going to say white men too, men in general, but specifically tight pocketed, hold on to their money, real tight black men, baby, they are not giving a slore cake. They are not caking you off when you are out here acting slorish. It's just not happening. And most black men, most men don't want a slutty baby mom. They just don't. You think Gerard is happy to see this shit playing out? And he got 3 kids he got to send over there, and you are a complete clown? You don't think he gets clowned about his baby mom and the shit you do? And the poor kids got to deal with your behavior? And everybody probably talking about your ass on Sunday dinner? And what the fuck you been up to? And acting crazy and dragging people's names?
I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed about the whole thing.
As you should be.
I allowed him to play with me. I entertained the thought of him. I think because I just wanted what I've always wanted, a family. You know what I mean?
She said she allowed him to play with her, but it seems like you were playing with him. I don't think he was having anything to do with you. You were thirsty and kept pursuing him. He probably was hoping you would just go away. What was he doing to play with you? What was he do? That's what I would like to know. What was he doing to play with you? It's not like he came down there and took your rent money. It's not like he was living off of you. What was he doing to play with you, Liv? That's what I would like to know. Because didn't seem like he had anything to do with you at all. You were trying to play with him.
I always wanted to be happy. I always wanted my kids to have a dad and raise kids, you know what I mean, together. And he played right into my delusions and like fed me all the lies in the world. And once again, I take full responsibility because I allowed it. But this is the type of...
She said he fed her all the lies in the world. What lies? If he only sent $50, what were the lies? Where are the lies? The truth is $50 in 2 years. The truth is he's not there. The truth is he doesn't want to be with you. The truth is he's not picking up the phone. The truth is he has a woman at the house. The truth is he has another baby. The truth is he's got his oldest little girl on his YouTube page doing all kinds of really cute little TikTok dances. He got a bunch of girls. Okay, I don't know what other kids he has, but baby, he got 2 girls as far as we know over there, and then he got yours. Okay.
Person he is. And then when he came out here to see her,
she wants to make it seem like he lied to her. Girl, he didn't lie to you. You lied to yourself. You lied to
I
you
just didn't
too.
like how he was with her. You know, like he would raise his voice at her.
You raise your voice at the kids.
He would tell her to shut up.
You tell your kids to shut up.
Like, I was like, nah, like, you know,
Liv, your kids are bad. Your kids don't behave. Well, I don't want to say they're bad. They're not bad humans, but they misbehave, and you are not paying enough attention to your kids. Your kids' behavior is a direct result at your parenting skills and your absenteeism on the job, because you always got your face up in a camera trying to meet somebody or trying to convince the internet about your lies. Okay. If you would spend some more time with your daughter, maybe she wouldn't be called Krylani out here on these YouTube streets. Okay. And maybe AJ could be a little bit more observant to manners and inside voice and learning how to play and entertain himself and not be sitting around crying all the time too. But you also have to understand, you got a bunch of damn toddlers over there.
Weed smoker.
You got a bunch of toddlers. You got toddlers and you are busy and distracted. So she probably was just mad because she didn't want anyone parenting her child, but you set that up. You invited that man in the house to put in front of those kids.
I call it a drug addict because he cannot function without smoking. He smokes.
Wait, let's run that back. Now he's a drug addict. She said he spends a lot of time smoking and drinking. And did you not used to smoke? Gerard said when she said she was giving up smoking, do you guys remember in Florida when Gerard first moved to Florida, right before they got married? He said, Liv said she was doing her goals for the year. It was so funny. That is the funniest damn episode when Liv did her goals. Oh my God, that episode is so funny. That was a classic. She did a video where she was doing her vision board. And she said she was going to stop smoking. And Gerard said, stop smoking what? Cigarettes. Okay. And it wasn't the weed because I think they were both smoking. And he said, stop smoking what? And she said, cigarettes. And that was the confirmation for me. Liv, you were over there smoking too. So you're not going to just have someone smoking. I know you didn't just have somebody over there smoking weed in your house, right?
And once again, I take full responsibility because I allowed it. But this is the type of person he is.
Girl.
And then when he came out here to see her, I just didn't like how he was with her. You know, like he would raise his voice at her.
You do that.
He would tell her to shut up.
You do that.
I was like, nah, like, you know, he's a very heavy weed smoker. He's a very heavy, I call it a drug addict because he cannot function without smoking. He smokes probably 10 to 15 blunts a day. And that's just not what I want around my kids.
So he has money for weed, but no money for the kids.
Like, nah, like it's just, and I didn't like it. Like if he wasn't smoking, he would get very irritable and he would be irritable with her. And
because he's not used to parenting. He's not used to parenting. He's got women doing all his dirty work. He's no better than like a Jarvis Butts. He's run around slinging that dick everywhere and making babies everywhere and doesn't parent anybody. Okay? That's it. That's all. That's, you know, there are men like that. And you seem, you know, you found one. You went from just you took it up a notch in the just trash department. You know, just a mess.
I just got to see a lot when he came out here. The reason I'm doing this video is because I didn't keep it real. And I did say a lot of things. I did make excuses. I did fabricate stories because I was very embarrassed of the situation. Like I said, I don't take it back. I'm so grateful to have my daughter. I wouldn't take it back at all. But to see what he's done, and I have never done anything to him, I think it's very messed up. You know, when I found out about everything recently, I had every right to be angry. I said mean things, of course, but mean things were being said to me. You know what I mean? And I have every right to feel how I feel. So whatever, it is what it is. I said what I said, but I just feel like I did make a lot of mistakes. I made mistakes picking all my baby daddies. Honestly, I'm going to be real with you guys. They're just not good fathers. And I fucked up time after time after time. And it sucks. It sucks. You know,
Liv was raised with no father. And you can't say Gerard's not a good father. Gerard, them kids are getting grades. He provides a household. They look clean. They look happy. Their teeth are clean, hair done. He might not be up to your standard, but what's your standard? You haven't provided one father for your kids other than the one father that's taking care of three of them. Okay, you've provided one father for half of your kids. Okay. You don't even know what a father is because you weren't raised by one. So how are you going to tell a man how to be a father? Just like they can't tell you how to be a mother. You can't tell a man how to parent. And the fact that he has to parent and also pick up slack because Antonisha is not their mother. She's their stepmother. Maybe she holds back certain things because those are not her kids, even though she might have full reign of authority over them. And that's fine. And I'm sure that they love her and all of those things. At the end of the day, Gerard is the custodial parent. And for you to say he's not a good father, girl, what's your benchmark? You don't even have a father to deal with. You were not raised by a man, and you have not produced one man since Gerard to top Gerard. So we don't know what Zolo Bands can do. Zolo seems to be heavily interactive with his daughter, but you know, there for some reason, the men who deal with this lady would rather be on some just call me when you turn 18 type thing. You know what I mean? Liv is the type of woman that men probably feel like, call me when you turn 18. I can't deal with this woman called your mother. And that's it. That's all. Now, is that the right thing to do? Absolutely not. But this is the type of woman who will bring unfortunate. She's just not, she's a drain to the household. I mean, Antonisha, the mess that Antonisha has to deal with, this lady drags her husband and is constantly talking about her husband going over there and breaking her down and talking about, you know, just inappropriate things. And they have to have a strong relationship because to withstand your loudmouth ex-wife, kid's mother talking on her platform all the time, me personally, I would want to go and take a brick and bust her in her face. A nice uppercut to her chin and just go fuck her up and be like, bitch, keep your fucking mouth shut. That's it. That's all. It's awful. Do you imagine? I'm sure some of you guys have ex-husbands or baby daddies, and they got a damn problem over there at the house. But as adults, you gotta keep it cute, right? Some of you guys have great relationships, right? This lady is a problem. This lady is a problem. Anybody dealing with Liv, the woman has to be very strong because she is on some fuckery. Like when Zolo was dealing with her, she would like to try to drag Miss Donna, who is always got a smile on her face. She's a beautiful lady, inside and out, super duper sweet. And she likes to drag her. For what? She likes to, okay, baby daddy. Da, 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 da. Liv can't have a relationship that is not sexualized with a man, which makes me question some things. But any relationship she has, she doesn't know how to interact with a man without it being something a little sexual. So Zolo can't see AJ without her trying to say something on the internet.
It really does suck. And I just have to, I'm reflecting now because I'm just like, I hate that I gave them all crappy dads. You know what I mean? All of them. You guys could say whatever you want about the first one. He is just as crappy as the other ones. The only difference is he has them to spite me. He does things to spite me. He pretends to be the world's best dad to spite me. But in actuality, when your daughter tells you that she can't even have a conversation with her dad, she can't even.
Girl, I'm sorry, but a 12-year-old adolescent coming, first of all, a 12-year-old adolescent child of a notorious pathological liar coming to say that she can't have a conversation. What conversations are 12-year-olds having with their dads or their moms for that matter? I want these roller skates. Can we go get my hair done? When can we go shopping? Homework. I don't know. I don't see. I've had a 12-year-old and I don't see deep conversations. I mean, sometimes conversations about the future, things like that. But I'm sorry. I don't see Robin not being able to have a conversation with her dad. And at 12, what conversations is a 12-year-old having with her father anyway? She's lucky that she has a stepmother at home who's actually a stable, normal woman.
Even be honest and have a conversation because she's scared, she's nervous, and he won't listen to her. It's sad. And that's
Well, he's trying to protect her from sluttery. He's trying to protect her because her mother is questionable. And he knows he has a daughter that idolizes a woman with questionable values that he's not raising children under. And he probably doesn't want to hear certain things. And sometimes as a parent, you do have to tell your kid to have a seat and be quiet. That's not what we're doing. That's not happening. And just get that out of your head because that ain't happening. We're not doing that. That's what we're not going to do. And as a parent, as a real parent, that's what you have to do sometimes. Break some hearts because that's how it works. Break some hearts, save some jail. Break some hearts, not having babies. Break some hearts, college degrees. Okay? Productive lives. Able to take care of themselves. Not calling and asking for $50 fucking dollars. I wish I would ask somebody for $50. I don't even ask my husband for $50 because you know what? I got $50 and he makes sure I got $50. I don't have to ask for shit. It's either there or I got my own bag. You are a grown ass woman worried about $50 fucking dollars. If you would pick better, you wouldn't worry about $50 damn dollars. And Gerard is trying to save Robin. Her mother is a mess. And he needs to make sure that if there is that spirit of mess in her, that they are trying to drive her as far away from the exposure that they have to you twice a month to make sure that he has decent, respectable daughters.
And it's also my fault that she's stuck there. You know, she's stuck and I can't save her.
She's so
I'm not
stupid.
saying I'm the best parent. I'm
You're
not saying
not.
that at all. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I know what I am and I know that I'm my kids' safety. You know what I mean? I know that they can talk to me. I know that they can tell me anything and I'll listen. I know I scream. I know I yell a lot. I know I smack them from time to time. But overall, like I genuinely love them with all.
Who smacks kids in the face? Liv, you are delusional. Someone needs to run. Well, let me be quiet. I'm sure it's already been done. Let me shut up.
Heart, like most mothers do. You know what I mean? And then AJ, I just screwed up. I just screwed up picking these men. And it's my fault. It's something as a woman and as a mother that I will carry for the rest of my life. And it's something that I will forever.
And Zolo said he was trying to work. So she picked up Zolo at the transitional housing. He was fresh out of jail too. Fresh out of prison. Okay. She picked him up at the transitional housing. He said he went and he got a job at the car wash. He had a job at the stadium. He had jobs. Liv is the type of, y'all, back in my 30s, I used to work in agency. I used to work for Ronstadt. Okay. I worked for Ronstadt. It was called AccuStaff when I first started there. And then Ronstadt bought them out. You guys know Ronstadt, the agency, right? Anyway, long story short, my office did lots of industrial. Industrial is like warehouse, right? Warehouse, all different kinds of skilled, not labor per se, but in that realm. Anywho, when I tell you these women, when I'm calling Joe about a job, and I'm just gonna throw it, I'm just not even gonna say a name. And then Bebe calls back. Hello? Did someone just call here for Joe? Yes, this is Ronstadt Talent Staffing Agency. Can I help you? Did someone just call Joe? Can you tell me what it was pertaining? Like, girl, if you don't get a fucking life and get off my phone, okay? That's one. Number two, Joe can't come to work today. Can you please tell Joe to call us? Is he in the hospital? Is he not able to speak for himself? Can you just tell him to call me before noon, please? Because I'm getting ready to give his job away. I'm getting ready to terminate him. And I will, I've got 10 people lined up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't call out for him because he wants to lay up in bed. So this is my point. Liv is that type of woman who wants a man at home in the bed with a hard penis all day. All she wants is, she wants to fuck all day. Okay? That's it. That's all. That's Liv. Liv wants to run them kids out the house. She's lazy. If she doesn't have a man, she wants to keep the kids at home because she's lazy. Man at the house, run them kids wherever they need to go so she can get it, do what she wants to do for the whole day. Liv did not want Zolo working. Zolo said he would go to work. She didn't want him at work. It was always something for him to not be there. And he was trying to contribute, trying to do, but then when he saw what type of person she was and how she really wasn't trying to do better and not really trying, like he wanted to have something. If you see him with Miss Donna, this guy is totally different from how he was over there with Liv. Now, I mean, he's older now and he's with an older woman that, I'm sure made him feel more like on his grown man. So we see a different version of Zolo bands, but the version of Zolo with Liv was not going to turn out to be good. And my point is that Liv says she wants someone to contribute, but she wants someone home with her. And she is very, very jealous because she's loose with her own self and she's not a trusting person. So the man can't even go to work because she wants, she doesn't have a lot of trust for what's going to be going on out there in the world because she's a weirdo.
Be trying to make up to them or just trying to go.
The way she cries is so disgusting. I wish she had a tissue.
Over and beyond physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, like whatever I do, I just want to do it for them, and that's why recently when I was going through this stuff with Kailani's sperm donor, I was like, oh my God, like I'm upset. This is my time with my kids. And, even though I'm grown and I can do whatever I want, you know what I mean? This is my house. I can scream, I can yell, I can do whatever. But being the mother that I am, I looked back on it and I was like, I'm using my energy to be upset about this non-significant person who hasn't even bought my daughter a pair of shoes, a jacket for the winter.
Girl, he might be broke. You selected a broke ninja. Why are you crying? You selected a non-working, surviving off his dick ass ninja. Where's he going to get money from? Carmen is supplying weed and liquor and a bed. She's not supplying him cash to send to you. And you knew this ninja didn't have a job when you met him. Why are you sitting there crying?
Nothing. When he was here, he did nothing with her. He didn't take her for a walk. He didn't take her to the park. He didn't do anything. He was more concerned with going out at night, getting high and going out at night than spending time with his daughter. He is horrible. He's horrible. He's horrible. He's a horrible person. But
I just love these weird women who invite a man to their home and think that they're going to like, "Hey, do you want to come to my house and be a family? I know we made a baby and I know you don't know her. But do you want to have a family?" That's why I call her Jen Soto all the time. Those kids are in danger. Jennifer, she's weird. She's no better than Jen Soto. She's a weirdo.
made so many excuses for him because I just wanted.
He's a senior.
I
He's
wanted him to be
Dick
a dad.
Dasher.
I wanted him to care.
Girl, he got a whole lady at the house who just gave him a baby, who maybe she supplies, she supplies his supplies, and that's good enough.
I wanted him to be helping me with my bills. I wanted him to be helping me with Kailani. I wanted that.
You know what? Why don't you look for love and respect? If you have a man who respects you and loves you, baby, everything comes on top of that. Looking for someone to pay your bills, bitch, you don't have that. You don't bring that. You've got slur tendencies. And like I said, the black men you like, they're not paying for no damn slur. They're just not. They can go run into a slur anywhere, at the mall, at the strip club, online. They're a dime a dozen, baby. They don't need to pay their bills, okay? At all. So no, you must not really understand how men work. And the older that you get, the more tight they get with their pockets. Baby, men are not paying for sluts. They just don't. You don't have that type of pull.
You know what I mean? But he doesn't care. And the fact that he got on here.
She doesn't understand how this thing works. Men like nice, decent women that they can run to church, they can take over to their mom's house, somebody who's going to cook Thanksgiving, like a real Thanksgiving meal, that tastes good with some seasoning, and they can get a little bit to take to work the next day. You know what I mean? Men like decent women, they will screw around with a slut all day. Okay?
You guys are supporting, and it's like history repeats itself. It's you guys did it with the first guy, you guys did it with the second guy, you guys are doing it with him.
You bought him to YouTube. Now you hear this whole video, she's blaming everybody but herself. Now it's the internet, it likes them better. The internet is encouraging him. You did this. You put his picture out. You put his phone number out. You called out that woman. When that lady called you, you didn't have to come back on live. You just got off live. You just got off live, and then you go back live because you wanted everybody to hear you cuss out Carmen. That's what you wanted, and that's what you did. But now you're mad because Joey did some shorts?
Supporting these men who are actually dirtbags. And it's really fucking sad to see in our society. And these are women. These are mostly women that are doing this. And it's like, I understand you guys can point the finger, you guys can laugh, you guys can judge me, ridicule me, but you guys have either gone through this, maybe not 3 times like I have, maybe not, but you've gone through it once or twice, or you know another woman in your life who has gone through this. But you guys steady ridicule me, but you don't blame the men for anything.
Look, we don't know Joey. I don't know Joey. I'm looking at you because you're the one who pops up in my feed. I don't know Joey. I don't know him. He looks like he's been true to what he's been doing for a minute, and you selected him, boo-boo. What let the men talk to him. Let mediocre reviews, and let that other dude, let those dudes that react on you talk about somebody who is going to lay on a waterbed. Let the other dudes talk about the deep freezer of it all. Let the other man talk about 6 kids and 4 baby fathers. Let the men talk about men meeting women on dating apps, busting them down raw. I'm not fit to talk about what men think about what they did with their dicks and the repercussion of having babies like that. I'm not I don't talk on men's affairs. I have no idea from a man's perspective, and I don't have nothing to say to him. The men will handle that business. Stop trying to push everybody off of you. You the one who's living off our views. Okay? We pay you. Okay? The views and that watch time. Okay? We're on you, ma'am. Now, if you want all these women over at his channel, I don't think that's what you want. I don't think that's what you want. I'm not sure. I don't think that's what you want, but if that's what you want.
And it's really sick. It's really, really sick. And I've seen it this time again around, and I'm just like, it's sick. It's sick, but I can't change that. It doesn't even matter. I don't
She's such a fucking Karen, isn't she?
care. This YouTube shit doesn't matter. People come into my life, the weirdos like him, they come into my life, they see what I do, and they like want it. They want what I do. So they think going against me is the way to do it.
Liv, you had just called the man and accused him of getting you pregnant again, and he said he had a vasectomy, and before he didn't want to send you the results or the report, but at the end of the day, by the time you sat your busy ass down, you realized, well, maybe that's not his baby. Okay, it's someone else's baby. Like, the fact that you could flip on a dime that quickly to go from it's your baby to maybe it's not your baby is concerning. And then you dragged him on the internet.
And it's just not the way to do it. But
let's not forget how this thing got started.
It's sick because
Joey was over there minding his own business, living his life, and not even bothered about you. But you had to call him and tell him that he knocked your nasty ass up again. And he was like, oh, no, the hell I did not. And then you thought it was cute when people found Krylani's 12-month apart twin sister. Well, maybe not 12 months. How old is this baby? The baby will be a year in March, and Krylani will be 2 this month. So, girl, Krylani's sister. Okay, you were mad because Krylani's sister looks just like her, and you thought you were going to drag Carmen because she had heavy eyebrows. And also, you're just mad because she got your man. Or she has her man, and he's not going to be yours. That's probably a better way to say it. You were mad when you found out that the internet found out. But you should have kept your fucking mouth shut when you had an opportunity instead of telling people he was this, he's got the gun charge, Rochester, the phone number, everything. So that anybody who knows how to search anything on the internet, basic searching skills, could find it.
Children with these people, and they still do stuff like this, but it's fine. Honestly, because it says way more about them.
Girl, he might have naked, nasty pictures. She might have sucked his brother off. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, God only knows what a type of chick Liv will do. You know what I mean? She might, you know what I'm saying? Give her a blunt and a couple of drinks, baby. She might have been a good time for him and his brother. We don't know what he's going to say. Liv is up for a party in the bedroom. So yeah, the funny thing is that she did feel she needed to come and do a sit down video because baby, he got the TT. But where Joey is wrong is if he thinks that anybody's going to pay for that shit. I mean, if somebody wants to pay, be my guest. I'll be happy to sit and listen. But no, I've got a vivid imagination, and I'm quite sure I can figure out how this thing went down without hearing a word. But if he wants to come and earn a check like everybody else and activate his channel and say what he needs to say, then do it. But as far as paying him to do it, sir, please.
As far as like what type of low down dirty person they are, because I will always say this. I was nothing but kind to him. I did nothing but go out of my way when I didn't even. Oh my God, you guys. I'm so dumb, bro. I'm just so dumb. Like I said, admitting to this, I really have to like look at myself and be like, what the fuck was wrong with you? Why? Other than, I mean, I know if I didn't have kids with these people, there's no way I would have still been dealing with these people. But me trying to make these men be fathers, I did the same thing with Angelo. Like, and these people don't care. They don't care about my kids. And that's fine. That's fine because it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. But to see society and where we are and how we big up men and we don't hold them accountable for anything and we blame the women for everything, which, like I said, that is just the way it is. I'm strong enough to take accountability. I'm strong enough to carry all of this on my back like I've been doing, but I just don't want
to. I just try to figure out, number one, what? What? Girl, you really think you're doing something with this video? That's number one. Number two, what? Why do we need to come to your channel to drag Joey? Who does that? But some angry Karens like yourself. Okay?
I don't want to lie about it anymore.
Girl, the Angry like Karen podcast.
I met 2 men after my husband that were complete bums and deadbeats, and they don't care about the kids they have currently. And
you can't tell Miss Donna that Zolo is a deadbeat because they seem to be getting along just fine over there. Eating good, living good, riding good, happy. They probably on vacation. Miss Donna keeps a permanent smile on her face. Miss Donna getting everything she needs over there. You can't tell her nothing. Okay. She got him completely checked out when he showed up to Chicago. Miss Donna got her man over there. Okay. You're just mad because what Miss Donna got over there, you weren't able to achieve. You weren't able to achieve what Miss Donna was able to achieve. Okay. And he's still there. And he looks very happy. And he's always bigging her up. And he stays in that kitchen cooking for her. They're happy over there.
Like, you know what Joey said to me when he was here? He was like,
wait, hold on. What did Joey say when he was here?
I don't have to be financially straight because I know all the mothers got it.
That's the type of man you picked.
Mothers got it.
That's like, what type of man you picked.
There was just so many things he said, and I should have been like,
girl, you come from a situation where your mother probably trashed your daddy. Okay. You come from a household. So Stella low-key is probably a male-centered female. And she probably sat up there and talked about Liv's father, period. Okay. She probably talked a lot of shit about him. And Liv grew up thinking that men are not an essential part of the house. I've been saying this for years. Liv is a sperm robber. Forget about a sperm donor. You are the type of woman who robs men of their sperm, makes them fathers against their will, and makes them regret ever meeting you. You are a danger to men. This is like the type of girl that you warn your sons about, because they're the type of girls, she's the type of female that is the type that your son's getting ready to go away to college and he just gets some girl pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, that shit happens, but she's just the type that it's going to happen to her over and over and over again. The fact that she says that when she had Robin, she knew that it wasn't going to work out with Gerard. She knew she really didn't love him like that, but you laid down and had 2 more kids is absolutely the dumbest thing I ever heard. That's why I'm just like, would you shut up about Gerard? You knew you weren't in love with him. You knew your relationship was problematic, but you had 3 kids and you married him and you stayed with him for almost 10 years. Shut up. It's over. It's done. Y'all moved on. You're divorced. You know what I mean? You got the t-shirt. It's over. You know what I mean? You made a decision for 10 fucking years and married the dude and had a bunch of kids with him. Forget about it. Get over it.
What the fudge? Like, it's just so gross. It's just so gross. But as you can see, I'm not the only problem here. And I'm not trying to take the responsibility off of me, because I have my own shit in my own household that I have to fix and I will forever be fixing. But like, there's women that will continue to be with those types of men, and
yeah,
it's just disgusting how this society is and how we coddle these men but I have to go to court in the morning with this first one. And I already told you guys this in live streams, but I don't think you guys really understand the severity of how broken and twisted this man is. This man was blowing up my phone last weekend, trying to come into my house. He called me over 100 times last weekend. And it's like, for what? Still, first of all, he took my Thanksgiving holiday away from me, and then he thinks that he can come over to my house without my kids. What is wrong with these people?
Well, because he's probably come over to the house without the kids before. Like, when it's cute, it's cute. But when you're on a different type of time, then it's a problem. Okay? He did it because he could. He did it because he's probably done it before. Or on top of everything, you're lying. He didn't even come. You're just telling another story. So whatever, nobody cares. Like, Liv, that's all your problem. You can't expect the world to care about what you got going on over there when you have no boundaries.
I know in the past that I have had boundaries. I know in the past.
Oh my God, how did I know she was going to say that?
Stuck up for myself the way that I should. I didn't stand on shit like I should have. I know that because I let people walk all over me. I let people do me in the dirtiest way and come back into my life, and I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. But anyway, ladies, I just wanted to be real about it. You know, I just wanted to
I just wanted to be real about it.
Open up and just be real so I can move past this. You know what I mean? I can finally move past it and heal from this, heal with my baby, understand that this man will not be in my daughter. He will never see Kailani again, and not for the simple fact of anything petty. It's just he's literally a horrible human being, horrible. And me making excuses and being like that person that I've always been, well, I'll never keep a father away. No, I will. If you are out to create more damage than good, I will. And like I said, what he's doing now, first of all, you don't help. You don't send me a penny. And then you have the nerve.
You know how many women out here are about their damn business dealing with a situation where the father doesn't help? You act like you're the only fucking one. There's plenty of people. There are celebrities out here who we know they got a trifling ass baby daddy. We know, should I start going down the list? Like, we know some of the girls out here have trifling ass baby daddies. And because they don't get along or whatever their situation is or was, they're not in the kid's life. All of those things, right? Right? Shall I say Eva Marcel, Future, damn, shall I go on? You know what I mean? Like, there are some girlies out here who have situations and they rectified those situations. They picked better, they chose better, they got a hold of themselves. And then there's regular, normal, everyday people out here who decided, you know what? I don't like this for myself. Let me do better. Let me do better. Let me get out these clubs. Let me stop drinking. Let me stop being a slut. Let me stop making better decisions. Let me put up some boundaries. Let me not let people play in my face. Like, it's all a bunch of choices. I don't know what Sierra had going on. I don't know what Eva Marcel had going on. I don't know what any of these girls had going on, but I'm just using those names as the even look at damn Mariah Carey. She's so fucking embarrassed about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is playing in her face. He got a divorce, or they got their divorce. He was sitting up there. He said Kim Kardashian's name one too many times, which I'm sure there's probably other things, but she divorced him. She's done. She was like, he's stupid. I'm done. Whatever. Right? What does he go have like 10 kids? Is Mariah Carey talking about it? Do we think about it all? Like, I don't think Mariah Carey and immediately think of Nick Cannon and his foolishness, because you know what Mariah does? She keeps it on her. She's not sitting there reminding us what we already know, is that, you know, it went left. I don't want to say she fucked up because that's for her to say, but shit went left at a certain point, right? And he's embarrassing. My ex-husband is embarrassing. And we're not going to talk about that, right? You make all your content about the fuckery. So what do you expect people to talk about? The fuckery, right? You like a good time. And until you decide that a good time is not what you need as a mother of maybe going to be 6, you got to make that decision with 4 baby daddies and 6 children that you don't deserve a good, like, you had enough good time. At a certain point, good time is over. And you got to buckle down and realize you're trying to raise humans who need to be better than you, because one day these humans are going to have to look out and take care of you. And if they can't do it for themselves, you're going to be living from pillar to post like Stella. Because Stella's kids can't take care of her. At least one of them can. You're not in a position to barely take care of yourself. You're calling her for money. You should be able to send your mom $500 and tell her to go do something nice. You should be able to have your mom come and you take care of her at your big grown age. But you're still a child because you make bad decisions. You have no career and you're not focused on the right things.
Come on here and try to trash me for your personal gain when you already don't help with her. And they've all done it. They've all done it. And it's sick. And that's why none of these men will ever be allowed in my presence unless we're in a courtroom to speak to me, to speak to their children. The first 3 are stuck. They have to deal with that until they don't have to deal with that again. And when they come back to me, they can make their own choice on what they want to do with that situation. But these other 2 will never see or speak to their children again. I've literally opened the door after everything that's been done to me, kept the door open, spoke nicely about them, backed them up, made fairy tale fiction stories to make it seem like they're good people, and they still don't give a shit. So this is the beginning of my healing that I can work on with my children.
This is the beginning of my healing.
Just facing the truth of the thing, just facing the truth head on so we can navigate through this, and just teaching my daughters to truly love themselves and never sell themselves short because of a heartbreak or or just anything like this cat. Just never selling yourself short, you know? Like, you deserve the world. They deserve the world, you know? They really do. And not having a father in their life or having a shitty father in their life will not define them. It will not define who they pick. Hey, Queen.
So Robin watches Liv's channel. We know this. And she stays on here calling Robin, Ryan, and Christian's father shitty.
Hey, stop, mama. It will not define who they meet, you know. And if they do end up with shitty men, I'll be there. You know, if they do end up with men who want to take them to court and take their children away from them, I'll be there. Like, I'll always be there. Okay, now she found noisy stuff, so she's not gonna stop. I feel like I cut my eye or something, but I think that we all make mistakes, ladies. We all, or not all of us. Some of us are perfect. Kudos to y'all. Most of us, I would say 97% of us.
It's not, you see how she's such a weirdo? It's not about being perfect. Because God knows I'm not perfect, but it's about making good choices. It's about being okay with being at home. It's okay about not having to be out with the crowd. It's okay about not, you know, not necessarily having to have somebody in your bed. It's about being one with yourself. It's about not finding your self-worth in who's fucking tonight. Okay? It's also not about being addicted to sexual activity at an early age. Okay? It's about having goals outside of your middle. I think Liv, just my opinion, Liv has been getting it in since early in high school. And she became male-centered in that way. She's not necessarily like a masculine female, but she's very preoccupied with men and sex and oversexed, overstimulated, and that's it. She doesn't have any goals but a dick. If it includes a dick, she's there. And that's sad. That's why she hasn't accomplished anything. She hasn't accomplished anything other than have children, but she doesn't even see them as an accomplishment and her future, and also the value as a mother and what she should be focused on with raising productive children. You can flip it any day, but she doesn't see the value in what she's doing because she is still searching for some dick.
98% of us make mistakes. You know, whether we do it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, who knows?
Girl, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. But at the end of the day, most people don't like to go back to the same trauma multiple times. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell me you don't love me 10 times for me to fucking figure out you don't fucking love me. I am not calling someone who is ignoring me. If you don't like me and I get the signs that I'm not being reciprocated, I'm going to leave you alone. I've always known I'm not a bugaboo. I'm not a bugaboo with friends. I'm not a bugaboo with anybody. Okay? I will get ghost on you quick. And it's not even really ghost. If it's not being if you call me, I call you. If we're cool, I'm cool. If you act funny, I will be funnier. If you're distant, I'm gone. If we're cool every blue moon, we gonna be cool. I match energy. And then eventually, if we're not friends, we're not friends. Or like, oh yeah, I know them. Yeah. You know, I don't really talk to them that often, but they're cool. I mean, everybody isn't an everyday thing, right? Liv wants to turn up the heat on everything. She's ridiculous. She really has it twisted. She doesn't seem to understand how relationships work.
But the first step is like admitting it.
Girl, shut up.
Okay, Queen. Thank you. Move.
Girl, I've never seen someone who consistently has such a junky house. Any of my true crime people, let me tell you something. Did you guys see Hidden True Crime? One of the girls out there, a channel called Everyday with Jay. I don't know if Hidden True Slime is in the bushes, but did you guys see the body cam footage of when they went to Lauren's house when Lauren filed a police report? So there's a channel called Hidden True Crime, guys. There's this lady, she was having one of her assistants that she has a big channel. Well, it's not huge, but it's 300 some thousand. She does numbers. She had an assistant, and I guess she was talking shit about people. And her former assistant threatened to release the text messages so people know how she really is, how sometimey and how fake she is and all of that. So Lauren thought she was going to call the police and tell. And girl, the police officer, I don't know what this was, like like her office apartment or something. This was the junkiest fucking shit I have ever seen in my life. Just about as junky as Liv's apartment. I'm like, is this how this lady is living? You couldn't even see the floor. Blankets everywhere. It was awful. Did any of you guys see that last night? I'm gonna have to bubble it up. Girl, a mess. If you're listening and you watch Hidden True Crime, Lauren Matthias, baby, I don't know what's going on over there. It's crazy. But anyway, back to Liv in this ridiculousness.
Missing stuff. I feel like the first step is admitting it to ourselves.
I'm not buying this speech, in case you guys wonder. I'm not buying this speech.
And just,
I'm not into it. Nobody cares, Liv.
you know,
You're not telling us anything. We already knew you were fucking lying. We knew Joey was either not there, didn't exist, was a bum, married. I went back to my videos 3 years ago and I said, Liv is dealing with someone married. He's not available. What she's saying to me is giving married. We already knew everything you're saying. We already knew.
Doing better, moving forward, and just always trying to teach our kids better. And
she's only telling us about the dating site like as if we didn't already know. Like we knew,
being
sis.
honest with our kids, being open with our kids, always being there for our kids, because unfortunately none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. You know,
Liv, you are
stupid today talking about me, judging me, and this person's life is a hot mess. You know what I mean?
And so what?
I had a choice right then and there. I could get online and I could bash them for all their mistakes, or I could just let it go, because at the end of the day, everybody makes their mistakes. Who are we to judge the next person? Honestly,
focus on yourself for a minute, okay? Focus on if they're a reactor, guess what? That's their job. Your job is not trying to be a reactor, okay? You can't be mad that a reactor's doing their job, okay?
And a lot of people don't even want to see their mistakes. They just want to let it ride, you know, because it's life. But I'm happy that I can open up. I'm happy that I have a platform to connect with others.
How many drug counselors were former drug addicts?
Women who go through similar things, or maybe you don't, and you just watch me for shits and giggles, or to learn, or to whatever. Like, I have a platform where I can openly just be myself, even if it's embarrassing, even if I'm ashamed of it, even if it's hard to admit.
Okay, I can't anymore, guys. Let's pivot. This is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Okay, check this out. She says she was pregnant and left. Girl, the jokes just write themselves, okay? It's giving alone vibes on Christmas. Is that what it is? Girl.
The man has exited the building and doesn't want me anymore.
We didn't want you at all anyway.
Let me catch you guys up. For any of you guys who are new here, this woman has 4 kids. 3 live with her ex-husband, the baby Favo, okay? And his beautiful fiance. Okay, are we there? This lady has 4 kids.
This video is from 2 years ago, almost 2 years today. This is December 14th, and I think she was just about to have Krylani.
That lady got 4 kids. 3 live with their daddy and they future stepmama, aka stepmama, aka fiance. Okay. 1 kid whose daddy is still a question mark. We call him Chicago Smart because we think his daddy is Mr. Zolobands, but there's no DNA test yet. But sis says that the baby she's carrying right now is full sibling to AJ. Okay.
Hello, I knew, you know what I mean? Like she was trying to say that AJ was, that's the one thing I want to hear from Joey is when Liv tried to convince you to be AJ's father, if you guys were going to be together, what were your thoughts? Obviously, we knew he wouldn't be, but she came and said that they were full siblings. What does that mean, full siblings? Same father, same mother, right?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I told y'all earlier this week, and I told Liv through the computer, don't make me go to the basement. Last night I was in the basement. Okay? If you make me go in this basement, baby, that's why you deleted all this shit off your channel. She can discredit reactors all she wants, but at the end of the day, baby, we have been clocking, and I'm saying we. Normally I don't say we, but there's plenty of reactors in this sector who have been clocking her tea for years. And I'm going to speak for myself. You already know I have. But she has been getting clocked, coming and going 6 ways to Sunday, all day, every day for years.
We think his daddy is in Chicago, but she says this man is the baby father. And she just called herself left. Girl, to the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Ma'am, did you just call yourself left? Oh my God, it's left. Wow.
I guarantee you, I don't know this for sure, but I wonder, look at the title of this video, being left pregnant with 4 kids. He's ignoring my calls. Who do you think that is?
Show y'all something.
Everything
and at this
you
point, I'm just
own in
playing
a
with
box
him.
to the left.
But I'm just proving a point, which I don't even need to prove this point.
He's not
prove it,
coming.
sis. I love it.
But I will prove it just because I'm Liv.
Hello, Dick.
And what's the fun?
Hey, Dick, this is left. You know I'm carrying your baby, right? Dick, why did you hang up the phone? This is left. I'm carrying your baby, Florida. You know the baby's coming soon. Dick, hello?
Wait a second. Remember we used to call Krylani Florida? Because oh my God, I forgot we used to call Krylani Florida. Florida Johnson. Oh my God, we got to bring that back. I'm sorry. How could I forget that her name, her first name was Florida?
Dick. Hello, Dick. Dick, I'm on my way. Hello, Dick. Dick, I need some Pampers. Okay, I need some Pampers now.
If Living got the gun, just like I'm just like, yo, hold on.
She thinking she got some putty cat. That makes her special. Don't you know we all got putty cat? Men like putty cat, okay? It doesn't matter. Okay? Your putty cat is not special, sis. He don't love you. So it doesn't make it special. It just makes it putty cat.
Hello.
Notice how he doesn't say anything. Gosh, is the volume all the way? If you hadn't seen this, you're in for a treat.
Hello.
My bad. I keep talking.
You sleeping?
Girl, he's into some other
Y'all, that's Joey. That's Joey.
putty cat or bitch. He don't fuck with you.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, here we go.
Hello. Yeah. You sleeping?
No, I'm not. What's up?
What's wrong with you? You got an attitude?
Can we should we listen to the whole thing straight through and then we'll go back? Because, ma'am, you don't even a man who is happy to hear, hey babe, what's up? No, I'm well, I was sleeping, but I'm good. What's going on? When they hear your voice and it's silent, just because they pick up doesn't mean anything. They could just be picking up because they know you are a bugaboo and they already know you're going to call back. So why play the game, especially when you're pregnant? So maybe sir has a little bit of a heart, but at the end of the day, boo-boo, it's not giving what you think is giving. It's just not. Okay, let's start it from the beginning and then we'll get into it. Not too much because there's a lot of ground to cover. Okay. She thinks she's doing something.
Hello.
Yeah.
You sleeping?
No, bitch.
No, I'm not. What's up?
What's wrong with you? You got an attitude?
Nah, I'm good. What's up?
No, I'm laying that pipe around Brooklyn. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Remember, this is me talking now. Remember when she said that Joey lived in Brooklyn? Joey lives in Rochester, New York, baby. Rochester couldn't be any further from Brooklyn. Rochester is all the way up near damn Buffalo, okay? It's damn near in Canada, okay?
Nothing. I just wanted to say hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm about to give birth any day.
I was just gonna ask you about the contracting at all.
Yes, I'm contracting. And
How? Okay, 2025 here. How is that your ninja? And you're sitting up there, which I'm sure I'm probably going to say something about it in a second. But how are you telling him you're about to give birth and acting like that is somebody who cares? Like, wouldn't he know that you're about to give birth if that was someone you talk to on a regular basis? I'm just saying.
And yeah, my due date is around the corner, as you know.
Supposed to be Christmas.
Mm-hmm. 24th.
Supposedly Christmas.
What are you talking about?
Today.
Just said today, or did you say anything?
I said any day. No, not today. I wish, but no. It gets hard in the last month, as you know, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's very. Oh,
Of course, there's.
the 3D image is black. Okay.
His own baby. The 3D images are whack. The 3D images are whack. Liv is one of these chicks that's hungry to be abused. She likes abusive ass, non-committal type situations. where she,
Well, I'll make sure to send you a nice photo of her when I see her, okay?
That's it.
Oh my God. Okay, well, we'll talk about it later. I just wanted to say hi to you. And yeah, okay? Okay. Nothing. I just wanted to say hi. Hello? Hold on. But I will prove it just because I'm Liv. And what's the fun if Liv ain't got the gun? Just fine. I'm just like, hold on. Hello?
Yeah.
You sleeping?
No, I'm not. What's up?
What's wrong with you? You got an attitude?
Nah, I'm good. What's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to say hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm about to give birth any day.
I was just gonna ask you about it contracting at all.
Yes, I'm contracting. And yeah, my due date is around the corner, as you know.
Supposed to be Christmas.
Mm-hmm. 24th.
What are you talking about? Today?
Today.
Just said today, or didn't say anything.
I said any day. No, not today. I wish. But no. It gets hard in the last month, as you know, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's very. Oh,
I wonder what she was saying when she put us on mute for that.
the 3D image is black. Okay. Well, I'll make sure to send you a nice photo of her when I see her, okay? Oh my God. Okay, well, we'll talk about it later. I just wanted to say hi to you. And yeah, okay? Okay. Anyway, yeah, he's on call, okay? Whenever I want him.
Can you believe how delusional this chick is? That she thought she proved something? That she had him on call? He doesn't even know you. If he's on call, he didn't even know you were giving birth. You just had to tell him that you're giving birth soon. What are you talking about?
To be on call whenever I need him to be on call. The man's on call. As you can see, he picked up the first ring. So don't play with me, okay?
Was that the first ring? Liv is crazy. This is crazy work.
Okay, guys, this trick is really bottom of the barrel. I really wish, I may have to do a special reaction on this. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get the male point of view. So maybe tonight I'll get the male point of view on this. Just on some, listen to this. What do you think? Let's go. Okay. We gonna see. If there's a man out here, Joey, if you're in the bushes and you want to call in, I would really love to hear a male perspective. My husband is at work right now, so I can't get it, but I'm gonna get that later today. But if there's any men, if there are any people out here with a penis who identify male, I would love to hear from you. And just, if you're watching, you already know all about Liv. So if you fooled around and fucked around and this woman was carrying your seed, and you were behaving in this manner when she calls you and picks up the phone, what does this say? To me, this says, I don't fuck with you, but a little bit. And that's on some, I'm just waiting to hear if this is my kid or not. Like, I wasn't hearing any kind of relationship. I was almost hearing, bitch, I don't really know you like that. I'm not really in this process because I don't even know when the baby's coming. Not pressed to talk to you at all, not even asking how you're doing. Then ends it with the 3D images are whack. Like, Liv, hang it up. Sir is not really interested in you or your kid. Just by definition of the fact that you say this is the father of AJ, which nobody believes that, but in the event that it really is, he's not. This is a guy who dropped off some sperm. He dropped off some dick. It was like, hello, I'd like some dick, please. Hello, ma'am. Your dick is at the door. Okay. Okay, thank you. And you
Dick
got
dash.
it. And that's it. That's it. And that's all.
Oh, and just to let everybody know, just to he's not married.
He's not on call. He's not on call. On call is, hey babe, what you doing? Okay, how you doing? How my baby doing up in there? You taking care of that thing good? Okay, well, I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna take the mega bus down. I'll be there whenever the baby comes. You call me.
Why did I say the megabus? Why did I say megabus? I've never been on the megabus, but the megabus is like a ghetto ass bus that leaves New York and goes like to Philly. It goes to DC. I don't know where it goes, but that damn megabus is like it's like Getcho Greyhound. I can't.
Let me know when you go into labor and I'll see you. Okay. I mean, damn, even
Oh my
Damian Cryer showed
God.
up to the hospital for Love by Erica. Okay. And he gives her the business. All right. This dude ain't coming. He's not going. He's not seeing. He's not caring. He's not sending. Okay.
Married and he doesn't have a wife. It's 12. Can you see that?
Girl, he might be on the job. He might be over there to the Amazon warehouse. Just because that time means nothing these days. Time is irrelevant. We are in a 24-hour, 7-day, 365 world. Sir could be over to the hospital working. He could be over at Amazon. He might be working for damn Comcast. He could be doing anything. He might drive Ubers. We don't know what the hell he's doing. Just because he picks up the phone doesn't mean, ma'am, there are some expert ass do what I want to do type men out here. Him picking up a phone doesn't mean he's there for you. Okay? Because if he were there for you, you wouldn't be giving us alone vibes, not only during Christmas, but also during another pregnancy where allegedly you're having another one of his babies. So unless you're just a complete idiot, and which, I mean, okay, we already know that, but unless you are just a complete bottom of the barrel, scraping for just whatever you can scrape up, which, okay, I can buy that. Sis, you're not reading the room, boo boo. The read on this room is empty.
It's 12 in the morning. So in New York, it's 1 in the morning.
Picking up a phone means nothing, boo.
And he's not in bed with no wife. He just picked up my call. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. People lie on me all the time.
People lie on me all the time. She's been running the same narrative for years.
You guys already know this, okay?
People lie on me all the time.
Sound like a bitch or anything. I'm just so sick of being lied on. Like, people don't know my situation. So if you don't know a person's situation, stop judging and stop trying to speak on their situation. You know what I mean?
It's just incredible to me how she can sit down and give this same speech over and over and over again. And she thinks she is really popping some shit. And she's telling us something we have not heard. Like, we've heard this before.
It's the video though.
Girl, we can judge all we want. I mean, that's the internet. This is opinion commentary. Okay. All right.
Hey, Miss.
My
Oh, I
point.
was about to say, hey, Miss Corey.
We're not on good like speaking terms right now. We're just. I still.
The fact that this dummy would have another baby, this is her story, right? You already know what I think about AJ, Chicago Smart. But her story is that this is the father of AJ and this is the father of the bun she has. Keep in mind that the guy that she was at the hotel with that day sounded like, AJ really seems to get on your nerves. That guy and this guy sound nothing alike. Okay? Hello?
I gotta find the hotel video. The video when she was at the hotel and she was trying to get some guy to chill with AJ. That was so fucking cringy. When I find that, I will. We gonna go back to some of the old videos because Liv wanted she wanted the reactors to show that she's such a good damn mom. And yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, whatever.
That guy and this guy, that guy was supposed to be AJ's father, but now it's this guy is AJ's father. These are two totally different voices. Okay. And you know I'm sick, but if I have time today, I will. Okay. I will handle that business. Okay. The voice comparison video coming soon.
The video. Okay, you guys will be getting it soon. But anyway, with that being said,
do a voice comparison
This is
video?
embarrassing.
Single
God,
and 9 months pregnant. Whew, that is a loaded question. I get this question a lot, and that's why I wanted to do this video because I kind of wanted to expose myself in the same time of telling you guys the real about how I really feel about this whole situation. I wanted to expose myself for being judgy and being one of those people who are now turning around and judging me and trying to make me feel bad. Never did I ever try to make another woman feel bad for her situation. But let me tell
Okay, Liv.
My bad. Yes, you did. You talked about strong mommy Chrissy not having teeth. You talked about strong mommy Chrissy and her array and basketball team of fathers. You talked about Ming. You tried to talk to Ming's husband behind the scenes. You tried to talk a life of Kiera's husband behind the scenes. You talked about my husband behind the scenes. You probably tried to talk to Chris behind the scenes. You are what they call a trash box, not to be trusted, dirty hooer.
something. I have met a lot of women in this world. I've been around a bunch of different women. There's so many different women in this world with so many different situations. And no one person has the same life. Everyone is living their own life.
No
their
one
own
person
situation.
has the
But I've
same
met a lot of
life.
women pregnant alone, giving birth alone. Like whether it be their choice or not their choice. I met a lot of women in my situation today. You know, and maybe before I have judged and I felt bad and you know, but you just really don't know what a woman is going through and what she wants, you know, what her birth plan is, what she sees for her future, what she wants her life to look like. And I just feel bad, you know, now for judging other women and not like I said, I wouldn't put them down and make them feel bad about it.
You just feel bad because it's you. You were sitting from a place, right, Flo? A mess. You were sitting on a place on high because you felt that you were in a better position than other people. But now that you are right where you want to be, girl, he's getting on the mega bus. It's shouts out to New York on the mega bus coming on down on the dollar ride. Okay. Yeah. He might be getting on a dollar ride or a train ride from New York City. Okay. He's coming. He'll be gone till November. Okay. Liv got herself a real one, and a real one as in really don't care and really not gonna be there. Okay. All right. She might have her man herself a
real one as in really don't care and really not gonna be there. Girl, we were roasting on this
man
day.
who got like 11 kids. She might have herself a whole Nick Cannon. She might have herself a whole Cam Newton. She might have herself just that.
Girl, that Cam Newton probably got people over here crying. Other than the fact that I do believe Cam Newton cuts checks, Cam Newton does not care. Kim Newton does not mind populating this world and moving right along.
Ninja with 16 kids and a bunch. What's that guy's name on Instagram with all the women? Girl.
Hey,
So, but
Bible
now
lady. Hey, boo.
she's trying to atone for her sins of talking about other people and living the same exact life. See, one thing about some of the reactors, or most of the reactors, I'm just gonna say it like that. Most of the people who get up, because not all of them, because there have been some who were reacting, girl, now they the whole content, right? But anyway, you got people out here who are in a better place. They are doing things differently. They see what the fuck you're doing and they're pointing it out. And we're talking about it. We might even be laughing about it. Girl, the likelihood of your situation ever being my situation is slim to none because, girl, my baby factory is closed. Okay. Also, you were in the same situation as the women that you were talking about. You weren't even a reactor, so it looked even messier for you. As someone who does reactions, we just doing reactions. But you were judging. You were judging. You were judging for no reason. You were out here not even collecting a bag. You were just talking to be talking and killing your channel. All of those things. Now you're in the same position as the people that you talked about. And good, because that's what it is. So for whatever reason, now she feels like it's time to apologize. Because what? Times two, you're having like some sort of anonymous baby, some sort of baby that can't be tracked or traced. Your child, good. Good for you. Nobody told you to be pregnant while divorcing and pregnant. This woman was divorcing her husband and was pregnant with another man's baby.
I mean, let's talk about it. She did a whole Cardi B. You know how Cardi B just had the baby. She's still married to Offset. Let's talk about that, right? When she had AJ, was her divorce even final yet? I think maybe it became, her divorce may have become final and she was pregnant. I think that she was pregnant while in the divorce process. I think it became final before AJ was born, but she was legit pregnant and I think she was still married to Gerard. They were finalizing the divorce, okay?
Now she's just old-fashioned knocked up.
Oh God. She's just old-fashioned knocked up.
Okay. You said the picture was gross. You want to see it again?
No!
Girl, divorced while pregnant. Okay. That's not even Liv. That's just some random person I found on the internet that I was like, this'll work. She wants to be Kim K. Kim K has 4 kids by the same man. That's number one. Okay.
Okay.
Shall we? Let's just entertain that for a second. Kim has 4 babies by Kanye West. All right. That's number one. Kim is already rich. All right. Kim has a mother who is also very rich.
Hold on a second.
Kim's baby father, he wanted her back.
Mm-mm. Hold on a second, guys. If you think I'm being messy with this picture, hold on. Tell me, you see this picture right here? Okay, hold on. Let me clear this. You think I'm being messy? See, Liv wanted us to go back, right? Who didn't she say? Why don't the reactors go back, right? Hello? Did she not say that? She said that, right? Can I get at least one yes in the chat? Liv did say that, right? She wanted us to go back, right? That's what she
With this
said.
big tummy, you know, just still be me and do me. Woo, I just love a clean house, I swear. Gets my juices flowing.
Show them the baby name.
Girl, now we know where Krylani gets it. Liv, you got all the crying kids, okay? Girl, busy on that internet, okay? Hold on, let's see. What else did she say on here? Gosh, we can't be
It was
here
just
all
a
day.
courtesy for Kim is actually beautiful. Kim's sister gave you some seed. If in fact there is a man out here that gave
That's Liv's daddy pool right there.
you some seed, and he's picking up the phone to talk to your ass at 12.
Liv was over there at the YN gathering. Liv found her baby daddy
Some
over
seed.
at a YN party.
And he's picking up the phone to talk to your ass at 12:20. Not only is he the utmost of disrespectful, sis, he don't give a fuck about you. A man at Christmas time and you got your own place, he's a certified bum. Only certified bums have babies out here, unbeknownst to them. Okay? He's not protecting his baby. He's not protecting the woman carrying his baby, even if he doesn't even really care about you that much. He hadn't bought his rusty tail down there to Texas to come see about you and his son, the one that the little curly head Kang running around. Girl, he's a whole bum. But even bums like to keep warm for the winter. And you got your own place, and you the type of chick to pay for a dude, let him lay up there and not pay one bill. Sis, he really don't give a fuck. He does not fuck with you. Okay? If for free housing, free putty, but then he got to deal with your mouth and your stinking ass. Girl, he's staying right put in Brooklyn. He's not moving. He's not moving for nothing because he clearly knows what he's dealing with over there to your house. And sir is not moving.
Worth. And I know what
Okay, I think I dropped the link to this. I dropped the link to this, guys. If you want to watch this, I'm gonna have some more throwbacks. Liv wanted us to go back, and why not? It's CLOUTMAS, why not, right? Liv, that's what Liv wanted. So boom. Okay, boom. Where is my CLOUTMAS outro? I lost it for a minute. I don't even know where it is. CLOUTMAS, I don't see it. I don't know why I can't find it. I know I didn't delete it. Girl, it's missing in action. Nope. Is that it? No. Oh yeah, that'll do right here. Okay. You guys, if there's something else you want to watch, let me know. If you find something in my playlist, let me know and we can go back to it because it's that season. Because it'll be new tiers. Okay. Don't forget about new tiers. New tiers 2026 is coming. Oh my God, you guys. I was looking at new tiers 2023. Was that it? New tiers. No, maybe it was new tiers 2024, baby. My God, we got to keep up with our old traditions. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye, guys. And make sure to hit the thumbs up for me if you're new here. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. forgot to take myself out the live. I was just sitting there grooving and just vibing out to the music. Okay, everybody, have a good day. Girl, that song it immediately lowers my blood pressure. It's like a whole vibe, isn't it? Like that song is a whole freaking vibe. Anyway, okay, you guys, love you, mean it. Have a wonderful day. And this time I am totally out. See you later.